Da-da-da-da. Hi everybody, so I'm Stephane Dufour.
My name is Sebastien and Stephane.
And we're Fear the Leader. Well, I was 2 when I had a guitar in my hand, so I started, the first thing I remember is wanting to be a musician all my life, so it was like easy. I never had doubts or nothing else mattered, like it's gotta be music or else it's like, forget it. Like, no interest in nothing else.
Yeah, it was pretty much the same for me. I mean, I never had like a pro music career, but I played music since I was a kid, and I learned guitar like really young, and drums also. But that's basically how I started. I had first a drum kit when I was about 12. Then I had the guitar the next year. Then I left the drum alone to focus on the guitar because one of my best buddies was learning drum with my drum kit, and then he was just like, "Well, now play the guitar. I want to play with you." well, that's how I started the whole thing. Best metal show I've seen ever would be most definitely Slayer Damage Plan 2004 in Moncton, New Brunswick. It was the craziest show I ever went in my life. The Slayer gig, I mean, I'm a 6'3" guy, and when the crowd go forward, you had to go forward with the crowd, because if you try to stop in their movement, you're just gonna get stomped on and just not leave there alive, you know. And of course, after that was Damage Plan. I saw Vinnie Paul and Dimebag for the first time and for the last time, unfortunately. And yeah, it was pretty fucking intense show right there.
Me, it was a band called Voivod. We got invited by them to go see them in concert in Quebec. And man, first song, they start playing, and all of a sudden I look at the crowd and I see chairs in the air. And I went to Pierre and I said, "What's that, man? Chairs in the air?" And all of a sudden I look, and it's the whole row of chairs. They just took it off, like, and few rows like that they just like, they ruined the place. And Voivod couldn't play there anymore because of their fans, you know? So that was the most impressive metal show I ever seen in my life.
Well, that's what you get from having seated shows at a metal show.
Metal hard rock album for sure for me was like first Van Halen when it came out. It was a life-changing experience. It's like not only the way, the sound, it's just the thinking like was like so free, so it's like what you can do with a guitar, because nobody before that was doing that type of stuff. So it was like opening a new door, and it was like once it was open, it's like, oh, I can do this. It's like, so for me, it changed my life as a guitar player. It was like that album. And for metal, it was like one night I was at a girlfriend, and one song came on, and it was like Number of the Beast from Maiden. And it was the first time, it's like it was playing, and all of a sudden, like, you know, when you hear something and life stops, and you're like, you have to know, what the fuck is that? And all of a sudden I hear that, da-da-da-da, I think it was like 1 a.m. or something like that, and it's like I woke everybody up, but it was like the song was so good.
Exactly.
So that was it for me.
Yeah, for me, probably one of the best metal records, I think, in my opinion, would be Far Beyond Driven by Pantera. The first time I heard it, I was a little kid. One of my cousins came to watch on me, and she had that record that I remember still the image on the record and like that skull with the drill and held like in the forehead. I'm just like, what is that? That's Pantera. I don't know if I should make that listen to you. I don't know if your mom would be too happy with that. I just said, oh, come on, I want to listen to it. And she just put it on, pressed play, and then Strength Beyond Strength went full volume. We're just like, whoa, jumping around like a crazy kid. And still to this day, I mean, that record is still so powerful. I mean, it's just like right in your teeth. Bang! A punch to the face, you know? That's basically what it is for me.
Yeah, Alice in Chains did that too.
Yeah.
First time I heard them, and it was in concert, like they were opening up for Van Halen.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh my God, man, that was amazing. That guy, man, the singer there,
Lane Staley,
man.
Yeah, oh, amazing vocalist.
Yeah, that was a nice moment. Like anybody that did something or do something that's like worth my time to listen to, and it's like, if it's good, if it's great, I have to know what it is,
yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
So it could be anybody coming, like when Van Halen came out, I remember like it was totally new. It's like there was them and that's it.
Exactly.
And then the internet comes in, and all of a sudden you see that there's sea of people like playing, and it's like, oh my God. And it's, you know, influences is like, just keep your ears open.
Exactly.
You know? And sometimes you hear something and you go, what? How do you do that? And you go and you check and you go like, that open up a new door for you, you know?
Exactly.
So that's basically it. Influences, it's like every day you hear something new, it's like, hey, good, thanks.
Yeah, it would be pretty much on the same side as stuff here, because, I mean, I have some, I would say maybe major influences, maybe more than the others, but there's so much stuff absorbed in all that we do. But, again, if I would have to choose, like, someone, vocally, probably my two biggest influences would be Cowboy from Hell era, Phil Anselmo there from Pantera. I mean, the vocals were just crazy on that about that time period. Shatter is one of my best vocal track ever. And also Devin Townsend, which is, I mean, he's I can't believe like how he easily makes it look to sing like that, and just like, I have no technique for that, just sing, you know.
Yeah,
it's just
right.
so impressive, you know.
Yeah.
For me, it's hard to say, because I mean, the last maybe 5 years, there hasn't been like a new band that has gotten really my attention. But if I would go maybe until 10 years back, I mean, that's the new stuff for me. But I'd probably say my favorite band in the moment would be Revocation, which they're a death metal, thrash, almost jazz influence by times. But the riffs are just so tasty in this. I just love their stuff. Yeah, that's for me. I know Steph's not gonna share the same opinion as me.
No. Hey, man, you have the right to choose anybody, you know. Yeah. But it's like, for me, what was the question?
Which is your favorite metal
right
band
now?
at the moment?
Right now, it's like, it could be anybody. It's like, I listen to Slipknot sometimes, and like, Hailstorm is another one. When I heard that girl sing, man, I went
Hailstorm.
Hailstorm, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, because they are Hailstorm and Hailstorm.
Yeah, that's it.
A little different.
Yeah, but anyway, that girl, man, rocks.
Oh, yeah.
She sings, man, and I went to see her in concert. It was amazing, man. So it's like, it could be anybody. If it's good, man, it's good. You know, and not like that. Like, since you write the stuff, or you write songs, or you work on that, you can't listen to all the time other people, because it's gonna sound like other people when you write songs too. So it's like I'm in my bubble and I try to make my own world, and it's like, sometimes I listen to music, but it's like most of the time I'm working at music.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not the same, you know. Well, how did we form? Well, I had like, since I'm writing songs all the time, and I had like ideas for like song, and they were kind of heavy anyway, and I had an idea because I saw him sing. Like we were playing at this neighborhood or town, or it was near his
Tracadie, New Brunswick.
There you go. So we're playing there with Eric Lapointe, and he's opening up. So I listened to him singing, and it's like guitar players who got ears for tone. It's like a guitar tone, vocal tone, and it's like sometimes they have to match, you know. It's like when you do a song and it's matching, it's pretty cool, you know. And the way he was singing was like, oh my God, man, I could not believe it. And I told my friend, I said, am I crazy, or this guy is fucking great singer, man? And he goes, no, you're not crazy. So we went to see him, and we started talking, and then and 2 months after that, I decided to send him a song just as a test, you know, like just to see. So it came back, and I had my jaw on the floor. It was like, oh my God, unbelievable. And I couldn't stop listening to it and listen to it and listen to it. After like 500 times, I decided to write to him, okay, test number 1, done. Now test number 2. So I sent him another song, and same thing. Every time, like, I would send him something, he would bring back something amazing. So we decided to keep on going. And I'm gonna let him explain to you how he record his vocals.
Yeah, the rest of the album, I mean, that was the first test, like, and I have to say, like, all the album, like the vocal lines and like the way it was written and recorded was all done in my car. So yeah, pretty unconventional way to record some vocals, but that was basically my only way to do it, since I think screaming vocals at 1 a.m. is not good for your girlfriend's patience, and I don't really have like an isolated booth or anything to record vocals in, so the best place was in my car. And up at one point I sent a message to Stephane here, and I was just like, dude, do you hear like a heater behind my vocals? He was just like, why would I hear a heater in your vocals? Well, that's because I'm recording my vocals in my car. It was just like, what?
Yeah, because we're winter time, it's like minus 30 outside, and he's in his car, so he's got to heat himself, you know. So it's like, do you hear the heater? I'm going like, heater? Why? And all of a sudden, like, I loved his voice so much that I said, keep the heater on. And it was like, I just because he told me that he had to record in his car, I thought it was like, man, this guy, that like, just the way he found to make this thing work, man, we deserve to do a whole record and finish it, because it's so cool, you know? So that's what we did. We did the whole record like that. He recorded, got arrested by the police once.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But it was cool. So the result is like, it's pretty amazing when you consider that he recorded everything in his car. It's like, great, man. I see you thinking.
I'm not really thinking, but I have to say, though, the shows is going to bring intensity and energy, that's for sure. Nobody's going to just stand there and watch us. It's going to move. It's going to be pedal to the metal. Yeah, intensity is the only word I can think of right now. It's going to be right up in your face.
Thank you very much. For me, every song on that record, I just love. So it's like, it's hard picking one, but if I would have to say one, I don't know why, but it's like, maybe the period it was done and what was happening, and it's like it was just like Psycho Brain was the second song we did, and it was like just to when I received that song, it was special because it was like the second song we did, and it was working. It's like it was just a stamp, like, oh yeah, this is working. So it's like for me the second song was important, and it's like it. Not to say that like picking one, it's like I would miss the other one so much if I had only to pick one, you know?
I know what you mean. Like he says, like I love all the tracks on the album. I feel like there's no filler on that album. Like every track has been written to be a good song, not just to be a song on the album. But if I had a knife under the throat and I would have to give all my money or pick a song, I would probably say King of the Sky for me. The only reason I would say that because I mean pretty much all the record has some, I wouldn't say like really dark lyrics, but is on a more serious note, let's say. But like, I mean, in real life, I'm a really funny guy. I love fun. I love to laugh. And King of the Sky is pretty much the only track on the record that's been that's been written like mostly like lighthearted. It's a very lighthearted song. There's no like really message in it that's super serious. It's just a fun song, I think. The album debut record of Fear the Leader, called Fear the Leader, it's available right now in Canada as of November 29th, 2019, and the record will be available worldwide January 31st, 2020. And go get the record and rock the hell out of it. As soon as we can find some good musicians and that we have demand for it. That's as simple as that. As long as you want us to go play at your place, we will be there.
The second we'd have a chance to go play, we will, don't worry. Well, anywhere. It's like if you invite us and people like us, I want to go any place. It's like, no, you're seriously anywhere.
Yeah,
for me.
Basically anywhere that anyone wants us to go, we will be there. Again, though, if I would have to choose like one place, it's maybe not a country, but anywhere in Southern America, like just because the crowds look so damn crazy. Like every show we look from like Brazil, from Chile, whatever, like anywhere in South America, you just see waves of people jumping everywhere, and they sing the riffs from the song,
yeah.
And it's just like you don't see that anywhere else. It's crazy. I mean, I'd love to go do a show like around there just to experience that. That's for sure.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go with you, so it's gonna be cool.
Yeah. Follow me. Oh man, so many. Again, it's really hard to pick. I mean, I could name just a few. Metallica, Ozzy, Megadeth, even damn, Halloween making a great comeback. I would love to play with those guys for some reason. They're still legendary and they're back with all the original members. It's like, but that's just top of my head. There's so many bands like that I love and respect that I would love to be on the same bill, all for different kind of reasons, and yeah.
It's exactly like the cities. It's like it could be, hey, you want to be friends with us? You want to, man, we'll go.
We'll
man.
be there, exactly.
Anywhere. Like one night would be special, like Metallica and all those bands would be cool. But we were mentioning like Hailstorm.
Yeah.
Like a night you singing and her, it would be like, man, I want to be there.
Yeah,
that would be fun. like Ibanez sponsors guitar for me, so it's like I play with Ibanez and I really like them. It's like, but there's one like which is like koa wood on top and basswood. It's mixed, and it's like the sound of that one. I don't know why it does that, but it's like unbelievable tone. And it's the same kind of guitar that it's like prestige guitar. It's all the same model, basically same pickup and everything. So, but there's a major difference in the tone. I don't know why, or the wood's got to do something with that. But to me, that's my favorite guitar.
Yeah, woods do matter for guitars. I have to, like, for people who see tone wood doesn't work, well,
yeah, it is.
But for me, if I would have to choose one guitar, I would have to choose probably my Ibanez Xyphos. I'm not sponsored, by the way. But yeah, right now it's pretty much my main guitar for not all my projects, but pretty much. It's the one I like to write my stuff on right now. It's the most versatile I have. I love the look. I love the sound. I love the two-colored paint job. Like when you look at different angles, gives different colors and everything. Yeah, that's pretty much one of my favorite. This one maybe, or my RG8. Ibanez also. Be ready, we'll be coming pretty soon around live, and go buy the record and listen the hell out of it, rock it in your car, in your bedroom, everywhere. Enjoy, and I hope we will see you pretty soon on
See you soon.
Fear the Leader shows. Yeah. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
They run away.